Madam Speaker, today I rise in strong support of my bill, Senate Bill 304, the Conscience Protection Act of 2016. This legislation would prevent governments from penalizing or in any way discriminating against a health care provider for refusing to participate in an abortion. In doing so, it would codify an act known as the Weldon Act, which has been attached to the annual spending bills since 2004 with bipartisan support. But importantly, the bill would also take the law a step further, allowing for a civil right of action so that the victims of abortion discrimination can have their day in court. Today, if you believe you have been discriminated against on the basis of refusing to be involved in an abortion, you appeal to the Obama administration's Department of Health and Human Services. Now, in the case of Kathy DiCarlo, a pro-life nurse from New York that was forced by her employer to assist in an abortion of a 22-week preborn baby, it took HHS 3 years to close its investigation into her case. And in California, where the State Department of Managed Health Care required all insurance plans in the state to offer coverage of elective abortion, HHS took 2 years to determine that no violation of the law had occurred, this despite the fact that the churches and the Christian universities are now required to subsidize abortion through their insurance plans. Congress must step in to clarify and strengthen our laws so that the conscience rights of every American are protected. Because, Madam Speaker, if we lose the right to live according to our own convictions, particularly on the matter of a deeply held affecting abortion, we don't have much left, do we? After all, it was Thomas Jefferson who reminded us that, and I quote, "No provision in our Constitution ought to be more dear to men than that which protects the right of conscience against the enterprises of civil authority." President Obama himself echoed this statement in 2009, saying, and I quote, "Let's honor the conscience of those who disagree with abortion." If my colleagues won't listen to the pleas of the pro-life Americans asking the protection for these most basic rights, maybe they will listen to the words of their own president. With this bill, I'm not seeking to change anyone's mind on abortion, though I hope that one day I can. And I'm not asking my colleagues to rule anyone's abortion illegal, though every act of abortion absolutely breaks my heart. And I'm not asking my colleagues to withhold a dime from a single abortion provider, although I will continue to fight to stop the spending of my constituents' dollars to the industries that take human life. Today, I am simply asking the members of this body to allow the millions of Americans who believe as I do in the sanctity of every human life and to abide by those beliefs without having them trampled upon by their own government. I urge a yes vote on this very compassionate, reasonable, and modest bill, and I yield back the balance of my time.